Hi Cancer, here is your ex-partner reading for the month of July 2017. As I often say with these readings, if you're not interested in your ex-partner anymore or in any way interested in a reconciliation, then this is not the video for you, okay? This is going to be the row for you and this is for your ex-partner, but sometimes the messages can go vice versa. Now the card we've got at the bottom of the deck is the Major Arcana Temperance. And I've just completed the reading for Gemini and they also had this card but in a different position. But when we see Temperance, it's very much a card about finding balance here. Finding balance between what you are thinking and what you are feeling. Now this could apply to both of you or either one of you, okay? But it is about getting that balance. Now it's possible some of you are dealing with a fire sign. We do have the Queen of Wands here. It's not gender specific in these general readings. If it's not a fire sign that you're with, it could, on some level, be talking about your energy. The Queen of Wands is in this position, can talk about an element of jealousy. Somebody maybe being slightly possessive. Somebody that's being argumentative. Somebody that who on one hand, see the thing with the Queen of Cups, she's very loving, caring and very nurturing to people in her environment. When she goes into that reverse position, it talks very much about the opposite of that. There could be an element of insecurity when this Queen of Wands is in the reverse position. And when she's feeling insecure, it can bring out these elements, as I said, of jealousy, of opposition, of maybe being manipulative, of being pushy and domineering. But it tends to all stem from a place of insecurity and vulnerability. Now on your ex-partner side, we do have more fire energy. This time we've got the Knight of Wands. The thing with the Knight of Wands, it talks about somebody that loves adventure. The only thing with the Knight of Wands is they tend to charge in and out, in and out. There can be this push-pull thing with them. They're very prone to changing their minds. They base their decisions very much on their passions and how something is making them feel. And it can be an energy of somebody that can get bored very quickly because they need to feel stimulated. They need adventure. They need excitement. It's something that they thrive on. So it is possible that this could be talking about your ex-partner's energy. Maybe for some of you it is that fire energy. Or it could be somebody that, as I said, has this push-pull that's very much in and out of your life. Now down here, in terms of your feelings, we do have the Fool card, Major Arcana, and it is in its reverse position. The thing with the Fool card, when it's like that, it can be a warning about making any rash decisions here. See, if you are the one that's trying to get a balance between what you're thinking and feeling, then making a rash decision at this moment in time may not be in your best interest. Either a rash decision about reconciling, a rash decision in terms of walking away. It's very much the need here with this card for you at the moment to think before you act, okay? Now, if you are being this Queen of Wands energy, if that is talking about you with those negative elements of that fire energy, then it may be that you do need to at the moment think before you act, because the fire energy tends not to. They tend to act and then think about it later, and then they can end up regretting what they've said or what they've done. So there may be a need at the moment for you to just stop, take no direct action at the moment, and think very carefully about what it is that you are wanting, what it is that you're thinking and feeling, like I said with Temperance. Because there can be some red flags attached to that Fool card. Now, on your ex's side, we do have the Five of Swords. I don't like the Five of Swords. Any fives can be a very energy about conflict and arguments. The thing with the Five of Swords is it can talk about somebody that could be prone to being argumentative. Or it can be talking about your ex-partner at the moment who would rather engage in conflict between you both than being able to find a solution to this. The thing with that Five of Swords is it talks about somebody, like I said, that engages in conflict. It may be disagreeing with you. The thing is with this card is the person thinks that they've won this argument. They think they've won this battle. But the problem is, in the process of them winning, they've managed to hurt somebody else's feelings. So in the end, they end up being the loser because they've hurt somebody to such an extent that they end up isolating themselves from this person. And maybe that's what your ex-partner is doing at the moment. They may be engaging in this conflict with you. They may be wanting to prove in some way that they are right and you are wrong. But in the process of them trying to prove this, all that's happening is it's resulting in them hurting you and maybe pushing you away further. And I think that's why the Fool card is there. It's cautioning you at the moment to maybe not allow yourself to react to this. Not allow yourself to get drawn into any conflict with this person at the moment. Now, your outcome card is the Four of Cups. When this card's in the reverse position, it can talk about an element of emotional detachment. Now, as a water energy, you base your decisions very much on your emotions and how you are feeling emotionally about someone or something. This card is telling you that you need to start to examine your heart and your mind. Like I said with Temperance, examining and getting a balance between what you are thinking and what you are feeling, because our head can be telling us one thing and our heart can be telling us something else. And if you are involved with somebody that is in and out of your life, somebody that always has to be right, then it may be at the moment that you need to think more with your head, and you need to start to think, is this person the right person for you? Are they bringing you emotional fulfillment here? It's very much a need for you at the moment to look within yourself. And like I said, really examine what it is that you truly want. Don't take any action at the moment until you've had the chance to really examine your own needs and wants. Now, their outcome card is the Eight of Cups. When this card's in its reverse, it talks about somebody. See, the thing when this card is in the upright, it talks about somebody walking away. Somebody feeling as though they have done everything they possibly can, and still there's that one cup missing. Still, whatever they've done has not led to this complete emotional happiness and satisfaction. In the reverse, it talks about somebody that is very much in two minds here. Should they walk away? Should they stay? Somebody that may feel there's a lack of closure. Somebody that may feel that things are not completely resolved. See, this is the way I feel. This is what I said at the beginning, that I feel there's this very much this push-pull kind of system here. This person comes into your life and goes out, comes in and goes out. And when they're in your life, maybe there is an element of conflict. Maybe, you know, they do end up bringing hurt and pain to you with their words and the way they communicate with you. But in this month of July, they're still very much in two minds here. They're not entirely sure whether they want to completely walk away from this, or whether they do want to reconcile. Now, as I said, the energies can go vice versa, but there's a need for you to examine now your heart and your mind, a balance between your thinking and your feeling, because there's a reluctance from them at the moment to fully want to walk away. See, the thing is, if you're dealing with somebody with this Five of Swords energy, somebody that feels that they've won the argument, somebody that likes to prove that they're right all the time, then they can't see any wrong in their actions. They may possibly be thinking, well, why are you so upset or angry with them? Not realizing that what they've done and the way they've resolved this conflict has brought about this hurt with you. Because they're not seeing that hurt. Their main focus is about them winning this argument. And sometimes it's better to put the swords down and maybe agree to disagree rather than having this conflict. Maybe this person thrives on this type of conflict. But just be careful if you are dealing with somebody that charges into your life and charges back out again. It's going to be a month, Cancer, for you to really examine inwardly what you want. Because I don't feel that the ex-partner is completely ready to walk away from this. But don't go rushing in. Think before you act. Don't allow yourself to get drawn into any conflict or arguments. And don't go rushing back into this situation if the opportunity arises without, as I said, fully examining your heart and your mind. Okay, Cancer, that does conclude this reading. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. Take care. Bye.